so important for a petite frame to know how it feels in a dress. It's so important for an average frame to feel the connection in a dress, but it's also important for a full-figured woman to be able to fit perfectly into a dress and have that confidence. If these four walls could talk, you would see so much fun happening in our salon. Sometimes we cry tears of pain and joy, and it's just a special, meaningful place. When you walk through our doors, I believe that you're going to sense that from us. We truly value the in-house alterations team that is on site in our salon as part of our company. In-house alterations for us isn't just taking liability for your dress if something goes wrong. It's unlimited creativity. It's conversation that we get to have with you. It's the before and afters that are so awesome. It's teaching you what a butt cup is and what bustles can do for you, and educating you on terms that you maybe didn't know about the process, regardless of where you go to have your alterations done. Be it here or at another brick and mortar or in someone's home, alterations are a really important step. It's the fit that makes that waist chiseled out. It's the step that gives you the confidence and helps you to know that you're wearing your gown in the best possible way. Not every bride does their alterations here. Some of you have really great connections in the community or in your hometowns or from your mom's friends or in your church, and that is really cool. Go with someone that you trust, that you have a relationship with, and hey, if they're gonna save you some money, I want you to go there. However, 90% of our brides do not have those connections. Sewing is a dying art. So many of you are going to love working with our team. The relationship is already there, and we are going to walk you through the alterations process much like we do in the Say Yes experience. For those of you watching this video and going, I'm not doing alterations, I'm gonna find a dress that fits me perfect. I love the way you think. That is such a smart way to approach the process, and it could happen. But if it doesn't, at least you know you have a plan B. If alterations are needed, like most of the population, you know that you're gonna have us to guide you through it with or without you choosing our company for alterations. I am most excited about sharing my seamstressy, nerdy vibes with all of you. I've been doing alterations as a professional bridal seamstress for over a decade. I have dressed and styled thousands of brides, moms, bridal parties, that I have so much experience and knowledge to share with you guys, and fortunately I geek out on this. Last but certainly not least, we have some killer dresses, ladies, like dope dresses. Just be ready. I mean, we literally fly to markets and search for dresses. We pass on the ones that we feel like you're gonna see everywhere, but we get the ones that we feel like, oh my goodness, this is gonna make us feel confident, skinny, beautiful, different, boutique, fashion forward, classic, timeless, everything that we wanna look on our wedding day. Some of you are really country and rustic. Some of you are really modern and city and glamour. Some of you are really sparkly and love bedazzlings. And some of you want none of that. So know that we have kept each one of you in mind. There's no two brides that are alike. So at Ava's Bridal, when we go to market, we're really thinking of our melting pot of clientele. We really focus on our customer. We know what our customers want. We know what our paying customer is searching for. We've been doing this for over a decade. Our wedding dresses range anywhere from $900 and up. Our most popular price range is going to be in the $1,200 to $2,000 range. However, if you're looking for a designer wedding dress at a fraction of the price, check out the link in my description in this video, and I've included our Facebook events page where we have our annual Dash for the Dress sale where our designer dresses are $99 and up. We have a line out the door. You do not want to miss our Dash for the Dress event sale. Let's say something happens in the process and you need to reschedule your appointment. That is not a problem at all. We hope that you find your dress with Ava's, but if you found your dress elsewhere, please feel free to let us know, and we would love to celebrate that moment with you. We do appreciate you letting us know if you can't make it in. It helps us to plan for our staff. It allows us to communicate with your stylist. So thank you so much for letting us know if you need to reschedule. Just be ready for the magic to happen. when you come in, you're not really expecting to find your dress. You don't want to be sold to. You're a little bit in fear of the salesperson because you don't want them to pressure you into thinking that it's the one. You're hoping that your guests really come together in a positive way, and you're not really sure. Is this gonna be the day? Like, should I do my hair? And should I put my makeup on? Like, is it gonna happen today? It's kind of like the way you felt when you were being proposed to. You kind of had this feeling of like the season of your life when it would happen, maybe this month, maybe that month. Not all of us cry when we find the perfect dress. I didn't. I breathed a huge sigh of relief. I was so in fear of feeling fat in my wedding dress shopping experience. It was something that I struggled with, and I really was worried about the dresses looking good on me. I was worried that the dresses I liked in pictures weren't going to be flattering on my frame. I was worried that the dresses I was in love with were going to be out of my price range. I was worried that the stylist that the store would pair me up with would be annoying and wouldn't get me and my personality and my goals. All of us bring those fears to the process, but here I want you to know this is a safe place. We're a size-inclusive store. We really value the fun in this experience, much like being in your proposal story and remembering that moment when you look down and you realized, oh my goodness, this is the moment that I've been waiting for. I'm being proposed to. And I want you to feel that way when you're coming in to find your dream dress. I want you to be open and ready for it to happen, but also knowing that it's okay if it's not today. And our staff is not gonna pressure you, but we are absolutely gonna walk you through this. We believe that today's bride is educated and does her research. For these reasons, we love to do the same. We get our homework done before you come in so that you can make that experience so fun and so calm and special by taking away all of the unknowns and surprises that can happen in person. We spend the time to invest in you before you even set foot in our store. You're gonna book your appointment online, and then we're going to ask you some questions in a form. It's very simple. It tells us a little bit about your guest list, who these people are and why they're important to you. How can we welcome them and make them part of this experience? We're gonna ask you some questions about sizes that you wear, and we're gonna send pictures back and forth to make sure that we're on the right track. How embarrassing is it for us to have a bride come into our salon and find out, wow, we don't have that type of dress, or we don't carry that price range, or man, I had that style but it was in a different size, and now I'm gonna really make her feel bad that she can't fit into this size, or whatever the case may be. We wanna understand your financial goals too in this process. I think that the cost of the wedding dress and those questions can really be a great starting point for us to have that conversation. Even if you think you know what you want, we want to see what that idea is. Maybe you went to another bridal salon, you found the dress, and it was almost perfect, but it just had this thing that was lacking. Well, let's talk about it. Maybe we have that dress here. Maybe we have something similar. Now, if you don't know what you're looking for, I want you to know, give me a high five. It is so normal to not know, and that is what we do really well. Our stylists are trained and very fashion forward and fun, and they know how to look at your frame and style you appropriately to give you a look that's gonna make you feel skinny, confident, and beautiful. If you have the fear of missing out like I do, don't worry. Your stylist is going to pull a wild card or two and help you try on some things that are outside of the box. And just by looking at your frame, we can put some things on you to see how you feel about different cuts. Yes, I want you to make an appointment at every bridal salon that you visit. And if you're in the area, please stop by and walk in. We get a lot of walk-ins. We do our best to accommodate every single one, but sometimes we do have to give priority to those appointments. Come on by, and we'd love to meet you. We can give you a tour of the store. We can book your appointment, or if we're available right then and there, we're gonna take your appointment as a walk-in. You're gonna see in this video why we like to do appointments, and it's because we really like to do our research and our homework before you come in. It helps us to plan an experience that's way more fun and personable. So be sure to book an appointment on our website, give us a call, send us a text. You can also send a direct message on Instagram. You're gonna walk through our doors feeling like you wanna hug us because we're gonna already know each other. You're going to feel so at ease and so excited and ready to get started right away and have fun. We are gonna have some dresses pulled for you before you even get here. Now that we've narrowed down your favorite one or two, we're gonna put those two back on so that we can really compare your top one or two, unless of course you've already said yes to the dress. Seeing those last two dresses, your top favorites, one last time side by side will really help us to walk you through those two dresses. We're gonna go down our beautiful runway, we're gonna check out the cool lighting, we're really gonna work through those top two dresses to see what it is about each dress that you're drawn to. We have really cool mirrors on the ceiling on our runway and really beautiful lighting in different parts of our store to help you see natural daylight and reception lighting and evening lighting so that you can really see all the different ways that your sparkles and lace and the cuts are all so beautiful in different lighting. And these little features that we offer are really helpful to brides. As we've narrowed down your favorites, now it's time to complete your look. We're going to be trying on veils and accessories and really taking a chance to see it all put together. You will know that it's the one, and you'll know when it's not the one. Now that you've said yes to the dress, we're gonna make it official by putting down your credit or debit card to make your payment. Janae, are you saying yes to this dress?
Yes, I am.
Yes! How much to put down, how much to bring with you, what forms of payment we accept. Please ask us before you even come in. We can totally answer all of these questions, and don't feel bad asking. These are great questions. Unless you're in that small group of brides who just fits perfectly in the dress that you tried on, which could happen, we are gonna need that professional fitting and taking the measurements and guiding you through those steps that are gonna help us figure out what size is best for you. And even if we have to go up a size so that we fit the bust or the hips, we are gonna guide you on your professional fitting so that you know why you're choosing that size, and also give you the power to veto our suggestions and go with the size that you feel best in. If you have any questions about standard or rush delivery, don't hesitate to ask. We also have videos about standard and rush delivery on our channel, and we hope that you'll check them out as well. The week after your Say Yes celebration is so important. You're going to get a welcome email from me. You're going to set the tone for the entire experience, knowing that your order is correct and that it's exactly what you expected and there's nothing missing that you thought you ordered. Or it's going to put you at ease knowing when your dress is coming in and when you should check on it and what to expect. It just really helps take out a lot of the confusion. It gives us more communication, and it gives you an open opportunity to ask questions. And you already know we love questions. Questions about alterations, obviously, when to start, what to expect, how much do I need to set aside for alterations. If you don't know what a bustle is, we're definitely going to be teaching you more about it and how it relates to your particular dress and your train. Here we are in our last stop of this video, and that is the champagne room. It is so much fun to be in here with you guys dancing and celebrating that moment, but really what's cool is hearing you guys talk about how easy the process was and how it wasn't what you expected. You thought it was going to be so much more difficult and it was going to be like 10 stores needed. Many of you find your dress in the first appointment and we're your first and only stop, and that is such an honor. It's one of my favorite places in the store because it's where a lot of memories are made. It's those conversations that you guys have in this room of, oh my goodness, we did it. I didn't expect it to happen today, but guys, we did it. We found my dress. I feel amazing. It meets all my goals. It's everything I wanted and more. I love seeing you guys leave this room talking about how easy it was and how fun it was and how you didn't expect it to be so easy. You almost feel a little guilty that it was so easy because you thought it was going to be this difficult, horrible, fearing experience, and it doesn't have to be that way. 3 out of 4 of our brides find their dress in the first appointment, and many of them do their research. They get to know us on social media, and we put ourselves out there for you guys to know who we are and what our personalities are. You can see that all of our staff are so different. None of us are alike. We're not the same ages. We don't look anything alike. Our personalities could not be more different, and that is such an asset to you. Now, maybe you're not a champagne drinker and you would love to have some fun little fancy mocktail. Well, let us know that before you even come in, because we are going to make sure you're comfortable, and you do not have to love champagne as much as we do. And we do get lots of brides who bring kids or have minors in their group, or they just don't drink. And that is perfectly great. So just let us know, and we want you to feel comfortable. We want to support you and meet your goals. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so that you can get other bridal tips and videos that are educational and fun.